Greetings. I'd like to throw a shout out to my dear friend Albert, who gave me this particular Bible many, many years ago. It's well worn. It's not my only one, but it is an American Standard, and I like it. Read with me, Matthew 24. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, this is speaking of the future. It is not speaking of the destruction of the temple previously. Then those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. So it takes place in Israel. That to him who is on the housetop not go down to get the things out that are in his house, and let him who is in the field not turn back to get his cloak. But woe to those who are with child, and to those who nurse babes in those days. But pray that your flight might not be in winter or on the Sabbath. There's a hint that the abomination takes place in spring. For then there will be a great tribulation, such as not occurred since the beginning of the world until now, nor ever shall. So this is the great tribulation. Understand clearly, 1260 days, 3.5 years, times and half a time. There's only 3.5 years of tribulation. And unless those days had been cut short, no life would have been saved, but for the sake of those elect, in those days shall be cut short. The cutting short of the days is not less than 1260. That's already been established. The cutting short is meaning not an extension of more than 1260 days, because the 1260 days of the Great Tribulation is already established. Then if anyone says to you, Behold, here is the Christ, or there he is, do not believe him. There are faiths who say currently that Christ is already on earth. Do not believe them. For false Christs and false prophets will arise from that time to this, and will show great signs and wonders, so as to mislead, if possible, even the elect. Behold, I have told you in advance of what's coming. If therefore they say to you, Behold, he is in the wilderness, do not go forth, or Behold, he is in the inner rooms, do not believe them. For just as lightning comes from the east and flashes to the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. It's coming afterwards, as he said. After the abomination of desolation. We know that much. Verse 29. But immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers of heavens will be shaken. And then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky. And then all the tribes of earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of the sky with power and great glory. After the tribulation. It cannot be made more clear. Stop with this pre-tribulation cow manure. Stop with this mid-tribulation cow manure. After the tribulation could not have been said more clearly. I do not understand why people continually want to put forth a narrative that speaks directly against the Word of God. Stop making stuff up. It's right here in black and white. It is so easily understood. It is so easily stated. More to come.